everybody, CT here, and welcome back to another adventure in the worlds of the CrystalTent. Today we're back on BuckGaming's SMP server, and I decided I wanted to work on the island a little bit more. As you may have noticed, I have actually added to it if you look at the map, although it's kind of hard to tell. I did manage to get dirt up here. I managed to go ahead and get a Silk Touch pickaxe. So I've got the dirt that way, or got the grass that way, I should say. And you might not be able to tell too well, but I'm standing right on top of it. But there is another, it looks like another island off to the distance, which I put in recently. And I'll show you just a second. Right over here. This one is for my crops. I got wheat, potatoes, carrots. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one just yet, but it might be interesting to figure something out. But let's go ahead and take a look at how this thing actually looks. Well, you can't see it too well on here. Let me go on back down to the other one. That way you can get a look at the design from the map. There we go. Nice little design to that, I think. Yeah, it could be better, it could be worse, but not too bad overall. But today I'm thinking about doing something else with it, with the island, because I've noticed that, well, the way that looks, it looks sort of like the saucer section of a starship from Star Trek. Well, with the stairs being like the neck, and the platform itself being like the saucer section. I think I was going to go ahead and add a couple of things over to the sides over here, branching out. Who knows? I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do there. I could just make it like they're look like the warp nacelles, or I could just go ahead and add more circles to it. Haven't decided exactly what. But oh, another thing is I do have my water elevators working. See? Goes down real quick. Well, as quick as you can with water. But on the bright side, I'm not going to have to worry about drowning. Just got to worry about the touchdown at the bottom. Oh, I still have my animals down here. Some of my trees. Down here, I took out the crops that were here. But I had here, this is all just for magic right now, enchanting. A little small little lair for that. I originally had the entrances up there for the up and down, but I decided to move them down here. That way I didn't have to keep jumping up the hill. And as you see, the up elevator works just as well. May have to move that tree though, because it keeps getting in the way. But on to working on here. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and make circular platforms, but still, I thought it looked interesting. So I'll be back as soon as I go ahead and get the sucker started. Okay, I'm decided I'm going to go ahead and make this sucker the same size as the other one over there. So before I do that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and make a grid pattern. Basically mark out to where the edges go and where the center's at. This is where the first edge is. Since this thing is going to be a 39 block diameter, that means I need to go ahead and make it, let's see, 1 block in the center with 19 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that makes a center. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That marks the very edge of the circle. And we probably want to go ahead and put some torches down so nothing spawns up here. That should do it. And I'll be back when I got this outline taken care of. Alright, as you see, I've got the arms of this taken care of. They're all set to go. Now we can start working on actually making this look like a circle. Since I already have a page drawn up I need, I'll go ahead and get started on that real quickly. Now, one thing I've learned that's easier to do is basically go ahead and make out, well, start basically at the ends anyway. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, for this particular circle, I need to come off the center point by 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I next need to go ahead and go in 1. And this needs to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I next need to go ahead and go down again. And this one right here needs to be 3. 1, 2, and 3. And this one here also needs to be 3. And since it's already getting dark again, well, let's put that torch down. Very carefully make our way over, because we are very high up. And down we go. Just go ahead and sleep the night away real quickly. Yeah, I know the bubbling water is interesting, but it gives it a weird sound, interesting sound effect anyway. But now that we got that side done, we start on this side. And we do the exact same thing. Where we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on every single arm, and I'll be right back after as soon as I get done with that. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I've got the arms all taken care of. Well, at least started anyway. Now you're probably wondering why exactly I did it that way. Well, I found that making circles, it can be a little difficult sometimes. Because if you try to go ahead and go out, actually do a whole arc, sometimes you're off a little bit. I figured out this way, it's a lot easier if you go ahead and get the main sections taken care of, and then join them up. Because if you look at a circle generator diagram, you'll realize that the sections that I haven't done yet, those are a little repetitive. They're very simple to do, and basically Well, they're either easy to put in, let's put it that way. Because they're usually like this. And just as that, it's linked in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and put torch right there. Basically what would happen, I'd find sometimes, is that one of my arms might be off and I might not realize it until later on, which would throw the whole circle off. Plus there's the whole fact that trying to go ahead and count each individual section got to be rather difficult at times. I found this to be a lot easier. Just go ahead and hit the main sections on the arms, and it takes care of itself. Now granted, it's still a little difficult to go ahead and work around up here, but what do you expect? I mean, this is just an outline so far. But if you look at the map, you'll see this thing is actually starting to come together. And actually start looking like a circle. Which basically is what we want anyway. And granted, I could have done, say, a square, but that would have been too easy. Personally, I happen to like the challenge of circles. Especially up here. I mean, keeping in mind that one wrong slip of my pinky right now, and I can end up falling way down there. I mean, this is more than high enough to kill me. Keep in mind that we are about 64 blocks above the ground. Whoop, wrong direction. Very good reason to keep the pinky finger down. Let's see here. I should put it right about there. And just like that, the outline is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and sleep and turn this into daylight. Very quickly now that I'm down from there. Plus we'll get rid of this rain here. Now looking at the map, not too bad. We now have a circle right over here. It's the same size as this one. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is going to go ahead and fill in that circle. Oh, it helps if I go the right direction. And get that platform filled in. That way it's a lot safer to walk on. And I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back and I'm almost got this thing completely done. At least the base platform for it. Man, that is a long way down. Well, you can see through past the clouds anyway. Yeah, let's see, how's it looking down there? Not too bad. I went ahead and lit things up. Apparently I need to light up over there a little bit more. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit dark. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. But as you see, this whole thing is now one big platform. And I do need to make the way up there a lot safer. But let's see, how dark is it going to get down there? Hopefully not too dark. And yes, I know I need to go ahead and lighten up that tunnel a little bit, or this channel coming down, because that does look rather dark. Now you may be wondering, why do I want to light this area up over here? Well, that's why. I thought that I had lit it up well enough, but apparently not. And that should do it. It'll light up the underside of that right there. And now we'll just go ahead and head on back up, hopefully. And I'll be back as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do with this platform. Okay, I got an idea of what I want to do. At least for the outer edge. First things first. I decided I wasn't going to go ahead and use wood for the border this time. Instead, I was going to use a bit of stone of some sort. And I decided to go ahead and go with granite and andesite. Or to be more specific, polished. Or to be more, well, basically I was going to go ahead and use the outer edge, do that with andesite, or polished andesite. But I decided to go ahead and have that little strip going up being granite. Well, now that we got that, what we need to do is turn all this into polished. And hope we actually have enough. Because if not, well, that means I need to go get some more. And I got a feeling I'm probably going to need to get more. Oh well, that's the way things are sometimes. And I really got to watch that tendency of mine to jump like that. And there went that torch. Oh well. I can always make more. Not a problem. Question is, am I going to have enough polished andesite? At this moment, I don't know. but it'll be great to find out. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? And how much more we got left? Well, I do have some more back down below on the main platform. Question is it going to be enough? At this point, I really don't know. But on the bright side, our island is taking shape here. If we do have enough on us, it'd be just barely, I think. Come on, cooperate. I think I lost that torch. Oh well. Like I said, I've got more. Okay, we will have enough polished andesite. Good. All right. Not bad at all. Now I could put a polished granite right there, which probably is not a bad idea actually. There we go. Now what am I going to do with the rest of this? I think probably put some dirt down. And that's going to take a while. Hopefully I have enough dirt on hand. Doubtful. Which means I'm going to need to go get some more. Which means more off-camera work. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff away that I don't need. Like that. 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 And that. But yeah, definitely time to go get some more dirt. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back, and I got some dirt on me. Just a little bit. And if that's not enough, well, you tell me. Personally, I think it'll be enough. But for the most part, sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and go up here and mostly lay down some dirt anyway, and throw in some grass blocks, and we'll eventually have grass up here. I think this will be a nice little place. What am I going to do up here? I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe build a house up here. It could be anything, actually. We'll find out. I'll be back when I got this all filled in. Okay, I'm back, and I've got almost all of it filled in. All I need to do now is place dirt blocks. As long as I don't fall into the holes. Now, mind you, I'm going to go ahead and get some more dirt blocks, or rather grass blocks, eventually. Because I've used up, well, this is going to use up almost all of what I've got. The nice thing is, from these 5 blocks of grass, we'll have a nice little field here. It's just going to take a while. Now, I could go ahead and just sit here and let you guys watch the grass grow, but nah, I don't think you'd want to sit here for that long. You'd be that bored. Instead, right now, I'm thinking about trying to figure out, do I want to put, like, say, an archway on these? So that way I know exactly where I'm at. Well, maybe not an archway, but I've got an idea. Let's see here. For this, I'm going to need some polished andesite. And I'm also going to need some spruce planks. Let's see, what did I do with those? I think I put them, yep, that's where I put them. Basically, they're just lights. Now that I got that down, there, now I'll know exactly where the stairs are at. So that way I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Well, first, grab the spruce planks. Blech. Pranks. Got a little tongue-tied there, sorry. And there we go. At least now, no matter where I'm at on those platforms, I can find my way down without falling. Excuse me. Had the hiccups there for a second. Well, granted, the grass hasn't grown yet, but hey, at least we got an actual platform here. And you actually got to see me do this one pretty much from beginning to end. Unlike that one, which I did in between episodes. But I'm going to go ahead and leave the episode here anyway. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a like. And this happens to be the first episode you've seen by me. Please consider subscribing. And go ahead and tell your friends about me. Heck, tell your enemies about me. I don't care. But we'll see you guys next time on BuckGaming's SMP server.